Hello, thank you for joining me today, and I want to give you guys a little update on Hurricane Beryl. So if you guys don't know who I am Aiden Foster. I am a wannabe meteorologist. Um, I really hope you guys do not care about that, but here is our latest forecast models of Hurricane Beryl, major Category 4 hurricane right now, and maximum sustained winds of up to 145-mile-an-hour winds. It is heading towards Jamaica right now. It is very close to Jamaica right now. Jamaica is currently on hurricane warning, a hurricane warning right now. Haiti and I don't know. So places like Haiti and maybe Cuba, I don't know yet, under a tropical storm watch. And like I said, Jamaica is on a hurricane warning. This thing is forecasted to make landfall, make a direct landfall, make a direct hit on Jamaica. And so, yeah, as you can see, you guys can see some weakening right here because of the wind shear tearing the storm apart. So that is the reason why it's weakening, not because of cold water, like I said. This is a very early start for hurricane season. It's only July right now. And so it'll make landfall pretty much as a Category 4 hurricane. This thing is breaking records, like a lot of records. And yesterday, this thing was a Category 5 hurricane, the very first Category 5 hurricane of this season, and the very first Category 5 hurricane ever in July. Well, not really. Hurricane Emily was the same thing, a Category 5 hurricane in July, but this thing beat Hurricane Emily, by a couple days. And wow, look at this beast. And as you can see, there is really no eye right there anymore. The eye is still there, but the reason why it doesn't look like there's an eye right there is because the wind shear is tearing the storm apart, and that's what's causing the storm to weaken a lot, and weaken it to a tropical storm by the time it gets to the Yucatan Peninsula. Not the Yucatan Peninsula, what am I saying? It'll make landfall somewhere in Mexico, somewhere on the peninsula, and then make it to the Gulf of Mexico as a tropical storm. By the time it leaves Mexico, it'll be like a tropical storm, and as you can see, 65-mile-an-hour winds, but we can also see a little bit of strengthening right here. Now, most computer models are also saying that this thing could also head up north towards Texas or Louisiana. There's a possible chance of that happening right now, but as of right now, this thing is super close to the coast of Texas, and it could make landfall in Texas, but we don't know yet because, yeah, it's very hard to predict hurricanes or any kind of weather. So Texas will be impacted if it does make a fourth landfall in Mexico again. So yeah, this thing is a very powerful Category 4 hurricane. It was a Category 5 hurricane, which broke many records. So imagine what what hurricane season will be like in August and September. Imagine that, dude. It's going to be really strong. It's going to be a very active hurricane season, and wow, still a really strong Category 4 hurricane. It is losing its eye right now because of the wind shear tearing the storm apart, but this is what it looks like right now. Still a very strong hurricane. Now, earlier, somewhere around like July 1st is when this thing made landfall in the Caribbean islands, devastating the Caribbean islands, and storm surge was also a thing on those islands. It devastated. I'm just gonna say that this storm has devastated the Caribbean islands. It's gonna take months or maybe years for those islands to recover. So thoughts and prayers goes to those islands. I cannot talk today, by the way, as you can see. Just look at this track. I mean, this could possibly shift up north. Like, hurricanes can do their own thing. Hurricanes can do things without warning. They can strengthen without warning. They could change directions without warning. Just like this one. This thing changed directions without warning. It wasn't going to hit Jamaica at all, but now it's going to take a direct hit. So maximum winds will probably be at 130 mile an hour winds. By the time it leaves Jamaica, it'll be a category 3 because of the wind shear. So, and hurricanes don't like wind shear. So, I'm gonna try to look for a different track. So I'll catch up to you guys on that. Okay, guys. So, these are the spaghetti models of Hurricane Beryl. It could potentially hit South Texas. This thing is a very strong hurricane. Now, if you see this, it says that it's a Category 5 hurricane, but this was like earlier today or last night. But the spaghetti models are saying that this could potentially reach South Texas, which is not a good thing. So when this thing was a Category 5 hurricane, this thing had maximum wind speeds of up to 165 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 200. Wow, this thing is breaking so many records. This thing is a very strong Category 4 hurricane as of right now, but when it was a Category 5 hurricane, this thing was breaking records. I'm speechless because of this, dude. Like, every meteorologist around the world is so surprised about this hurricane. Hurricane Beryl is like breaking so many records. So yeah, this thing will be making landfall in Jamaica somewhere around tomorrow morning or something like that. This thing is breaking records, and it still is right now. I am Aiden Foster, wannabe meteorologist, and I will give you guys another update tomorrow.